Benzodiazepines are among the most commonly prescribed medications in the world, with over 92 million prescriptions written annually in the United States alone. But what if these mother's little helpers carried a dark secret? Today, I'll uncover the hidden dangers lurking behind these seemingly safe pills. You've likely heard of them under names like Valium, Xanax, or Ativan. These meds are hailed for their quick relief of anxiety, insomnia, and even seizure control. But with great power comes great responsibility. Thanks, Uncle Ben. While they can be life-changing for some, there's a flip side to the coin that's not talked about enough. And what about those who decide to stop? The path is fraught with challenges that many aren't warned about. Fear not, I'm here to arm you with knowledge. And who am I? My name is Salman Aziz Mirza, triple board certified in adult psychiatry, child and adolescent psychiatry, and addiction medicine, and benzodiazepines are a medication that I hate to prescribe, but love to as well, when necessary. Imagine a world where a single pill could calm your nerves, help you sleep through the night, and ease your anxiety. Sounds like a miracle, right? But what if I told you that this magical remedy could also lead you down a path of dependency, making you cling to it as if your life depended on it? This is the enigmatic world of benzodiazepines, a class of drugs that has both adorned and alarmed the medical community since its inception. Benzodiazepines, or benzos as they are commonly known, were heralded as a safer alternative to their predecessor, barbiturates, due to their lower potential for overdose when they first entered the medical scene in the 1960s. Primarily prescribed for anxiety, insomnia, and a variety of other conditions, including muscle relaxation and seizure control, their utility seemed boundless. But how exactly do these compounds work their magic? At the heart of their function, benzodiazepines enhance the effect of the neurotransmitter GABA in the brain. GABA is essentially the brain's brake pedal. It slows down brain activity, leading to a calming effect on the mind and body. This reaction is why they're so effective for immediate relief of anxiety and sleep disorders. But it's also where the seeds of dependency are sown. Why are they prescribed though? For individuals grappling with severe anxiety or insomnia, the benefits of short-term benzodiazepine use cannot be overstated. They provide rapid relief, helping to stabilize conditions and offer a bridge to more sustainable treatments, such as psychotherapy or antidepressants. However, it's this very efficacy that can make them a double-edged sword. Comparatively, benzodiazepines often rank favorable in the short run against other treatments for their immediate effectiveness. Yet, unlike certain antidepressants that take weeks to alter mood or sleep patterns gradually, benzodiazepines work almost instantly but don't address the underlying issues. This distinction is crucial for understanding both the allure and the risk of dependency associated with their use. In the medical world, benzodiazepines occupy a complex space. They are neither a villain to be shunned at all costs, nor a panacea for all woes. Like fire, which can both warm a home and consume it, benzodiazepines serve as a reminder that the most potent tools at our disposal require respect, careful handling, and an awareness of their potential to heal and harm. Imagine a medication that feels like a safety net for your anxiety, insomnia, or even seizures. Sounds like a miracle, right? But what if this safety net could turn into a trap, silently snaring you into dependency? That's the intriguing paradox of benzodiazepines, a class of drugs often hailed for their immediate relief, yet notorious for their capacity to lead to dependency. Dependency isn't just a medical term, it's a profound alteration in how the body and mind operate. In essence, dependency occurs when the body starts to see benzodiazepines as essential for normal functioning, akin to how we view water or food. But how does this dependency develop? It's a mix of biological, psychological, and environmental factors. Frequent use, higher dosages, and frankly, the biology lottery of one's own body makeup can all play a role in its transition from use to need. The consequences of such dependency stretch far and wide, affecting not just the individual, but those around them as well. Physically, the body may experience withdrawal symptoms when the drug is not available, ranging from mild discomfort to severe, potentially fatal symptoms. Psychologically, dependency can be a heavy burden, often accompanied by anxiety, depression, and even changes in personality. This tug of war between the mind and the medication can bleed into one's daily life, straining relationships, work performance, and overall quality of life. And the long-term health risks? They're not to be taken lightly. Prolonged use and dependency on benzodiazepines have been linked with cognitive decline, dementia, and other serious health issues. It's a sobering thought that a drug intended to provide relief can, over time, weave such a complex web of challenges. Understanding the risks of dependency on benzodiazepines is crucial, not to instill fear, but to arm oneself with knowledge. Knowledge that can guide decision-making, foster conversations with healthcare providers, and ultimately lead to safer use of these potent medications. Remember, awareness is the first step towards empowerment and ultimately well-being. Imagine if one day you decided to quit coffee cold turkey. You might expect a headache, some irritability, maybe a bit of fatigue, right? Now, let's amplify that scenario and think about benzodiazepines. Stopping benzos isn't just about facing a bad day, it's about navigating a maze of potential withdrawal symptoms that can turn life upside down. When someone decides to halt their use of benzodiazepines, the body, accustomed to the drug's presence, can react unfavorably. Symptoms of withdrawal can range from mild, such as sleep disturbances and increased anxiety, to severe, including seizures and psychosis. Yes, the very issues benzodiazepines are often prescribed to manage can come back with a vengeance, along with physical symptoms like muscle pain and headaches. It's a paradox that often surprises and challenges many. Given these risks, sudden discontinuation is like jumping off a cliff expecting to land on your feet. It's dangerous and ill-advised. This is why a gradual tapering off is recommended, allowing the body to adjust slowly to lesser amounts of the medication, reducing the shock to the system. But how does one achieve this delicate balance? Enter the Ashton method, a beacon of light for those entangled in the web of benzodiazepine dependency. Developed by Dr. Heather Ashton in the 1990s, this method provides a detailed, patient-centered tapering schedule, aiming to minimize withdrawal symptoms as much as possible. It advocates for a slow, individualized reduction in dosage, often incorporating longer-acting benzodiazepines like diazepam, commonly known as Valium, to ease the process. The Ashton method is more than just a prescription for tapering. It's a holistic approach that encourages support through lifestyle adjustments, psychological counseling, and continuous medical supervision. It acknowledges the complexity of benzodiazepine dependency and discontinuation, offering a comprehensive framework for those looking to break free from the cycle of medication without tumbling into the abyss of withdrawal. Navigating away from benzodiazepines safely is a journey that requires patience, resilience, and the right plan. The risks of sudden discontinuation highlight the importance of understanding and respecting the nature of these drugs. However, with methods like the Ashton method, there's a structured, safer path forward, transforming what might seem like a daunting challenge into an achievable marker of personal growth and healing. Imagine navigating a maze. The walls are high, and each turn feels riskier than the last. This is what navigating benzodiazepine use can feel like when you're trying to find a balance between the remarkable benefits and the potential for dependency. Benzodiazepines, when used under the right circumstances and with strict medical guidance, can be akin to a lighthouse guiding ships through stormy nights. They're prescribed for a variety of medical reasons, from easing anxiety to ensuring a good night's sleep. The key? They are not a one-size-fits-all solution and should be tailored to each individual's unique health circumstances. This is where the importance of following medical advice shines bright. Your healthcare provider's recommendations are your compass in ensuring that your use of benzodiazepines remains on the safer side of the spectrum. What happens when the path becomes foggy? Say you're feeling dependent, or the thought of discontinuation brings a sense of dread. This is normal, but also signals a crucial point to seek help and support. Recognizing when you need help is the first step towards regaining control. Resources like the Benzodiazepine Information Coalition provide a beacon of hope, offering insights, support, and community for those looking to navigate these waters safely. In some scenarios, alternatives to benzodiazepines can provide relief without the same risk of dependency. Whether exploring other medications with your doctor, engaging in cognitive behavioral therapy, or adopting lifestyle changes such as mindfulness practices, these alternatives offer a breadth of options to consider. Encouragement to reach out to professionals cannot be understated. A conversation with a doctor or mental health professional can illuminate paths you might not have considered, ensuring you're not navigating this maze alone. In essence, navigating benzodiazepine use safely is about making informed choices, understanding the complexities of dependence, and knowing when and how to seek help. It's a journey that requires patience, support, and a willingness to explore alternatives, underpinned by the guiding light of professional advice. Imagine for a moment the dual nature of water. Essential for life, yet too much of it and it becomes a hazard. Benzodiazepines share a similar paradox. On one hand, they're incredibly effective for anxiety, insomnia, and several other conditions. On the other, they carry risks of dependency and withdrawal that cannot be ignored. It's a thin line between the therapeutic use and dependence, a balancing act that, if managed well, can significantly improve the quality of life. Ultimately, it's crucial to remember that, when used responsibly and under professional guidance, they can be powerful tools in managing certain mental health conditions. The key is informed use, understanding when they're necessary, how to use them safely, and recognizing when it might be time to consider other options. Navigating the world of benzodiazepines safely is indeed possible. It requires open, honest communication with healthcare providers and a solid understanding of one's own health needs and responses to medication. It's also about being aware of alternatives like cognitive behavioral therapies and lifestyle changes that support mental health well-being. I hope today's dive into the complex world of benzodiazepines has illuminated not just the risk, but also the potential for safe, effective use when armed with the right knowledge. Before we part ways, if today's video sparked curiosity, shed light on a new perspective, or offered you knowledge you're eager to share, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below with your thoughts, experiences, or questions about benzodiazepines. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content that bridges the gap between professional insight and relatable real-world advice. Sharing this video could spark a crucial conversation on mental health and medication management, so don't hesitate to share it within your circles. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and remember, understanding is the first step to empowerment. Be safe and be well.